Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode. Today, we are going to be working on a contraption to get automatic villager trading, which is going to be pretty awesome, I believe. I made a little bit of space right here to so we can make our big contraption and then route it into our pipe system. Now, I still haven't figured out what was wrong with my Xynet connector and system, so we're still going to use item pipes for now, and if ever lags become a problem, well, we'll search back into Xynet and see if it's bugged or I did something wrong. So, I think one of the simplest ways we can start with, what's it called? We will need fluid pipes, maybe not, but we can get started with villager trading is going to be with fletchers, which is why I have a fletching table right here. If we go downstairs, we will see that, let's say I just need one more thing. Let's see. Sure, let's use some oak, and we'll get that for now. Yeah. Let's start with that. Okay, so let's say we have our trees that are growing over here. Let's start with 3. 3 is not going to be enough for what I want, but it's at least a start. We have here right there. So they can push down. Where's my wrench? Where did I put my wrench? Back upstairs. Whee. If I can type right here. So the basic idea is, since wood is really easy to get, we grow it down here, then to make sure we only take the wood, the oak logs, we will make a drawer right here. Now we are going to lock it to make sure only logs are allowed in. Now, the logs are going to be taken into the crafter, which is right here. Something that I did not show you also in between the episodes, I made a more stable source of power, which is with thermal generators. This is an infinite source of water. It gets piped into the thermal generators. Under all the thermal generators, we have lava, and it generates passively a little bit of Fe per tick, and now we route it up into this nice little energy cell, and that's our source of power. So I'm gonna bring this nice little source of power where we need it, which is, I think this is the only thing that's gonna need power. So maybe we could, if we really needed, just make one thermal generator underneath there, but we'll see. Okay, so right in here, we are gonna pipe out all the wood. Now, no, this is gonna be the crafting recipe. I guess I have to do it like this. Apply. And remember. Okay, so now sticks are born. What we are going to be doing next is piping all the sticks into an auto trader. This auto trader is actually pretty crazy. The only thing is it costs a netherite ingot. But lucky for us, we got that automated last episode, so we're ready for this. Oopsie. I think it remembers the data we put in. Yes, it does. Okay, so now we pipe out of this, and we're gonna put some sticks into it. Now, inside of our auto trader, we are going to put a villager with a fletching table, and there it goes. Perfect. Now, one of the problems we're having, like one bottleneck, is this right here. But since we move 16 items every 10 ticks, I don't think it'll ever be a problem anymore. Now, what we can do, and good thing we got the netherite farm working, because we need to make at least one other auto trader. We'll start with 2, and then let's take, where are you? We need the lectern. Okay, so we're gonna have to trade with a lectern for quite a while, because we want him to upgrade. At the same time, we could look for better enchantments, but that's not something I'm gonna do right now. So, where are you? I need the sugarcane. Can I make you like this? Yes, I can. Okay, so let's trade with you. We're gonna add a local bookmark, and we're gonna trade everything with you. You've upgraded already. That's perfect. Let's do some trades again. And let's get you upgraded once more, which isn't enough, so I'll go trade. This is so convenient. Okay, you can't trade anymore and you haven't leveled up, so let's buy you. Perfect. This is the trade I want. So now we can take all of this, go right here, and now let's think about how we want to do this. So first of all, this is a normal trader, so there's no chance that we're going to use that. Let's also put this away for now. We don't need that either. Neither that. Okay. So the idea is to make multiple traders with easy villagers, So we have like a surplus of emeralds, and then we're gonna pipe a little bit of them into our guy that's gonna give us glass. So if we take you and put you in an auto trader, and for just, you know, test's sake, we pipe you into a oak drawer. We are gonna have emeralds, perfect, which we are now going to lock. Nice. So if we have an auto trader librarian, just put some lights in, let's say over here, and we say pipe it into here. This one we're gonna put this trade, pipe it into here. Now we have glass, which we can pipe out of our system like so. And now we have infinite glass into our system. But this would also make it so we don't have much, if any, emeralds into our system. So what we're going to have to do is create, well, there's probably some fancy way. Oh yeah, right, that needs to be, we need to make some space upstairs. Let's go do that real quick. We're gonna make some space for some emeralds and for some glass. Oops. Okay. Let's add 2 simple drawers for now. I don't really care. Where's your limit? Right there. Okay. Let's add some emeralds. Is there some glass in here? No. Is there in here? The bee the bee just pushed me away. Let's take some of that. And let's put you. And now let's add that to the system. I guess we can put the villagers into the system also. Let's lock all of you. And let's go back down. So there are a couple ways we can get an overflow of emeralds. One of the simplest ways would be to let this be one system. And so let's say, I think that's what I'm going to do also. Let's say we just remove that, and we connect the emeralds straight into the glass trader. So that would like always work 1-to-1. That simplifies things a little bit, because now we could, for instance, let's make a tunnel, and let's do just this. Okay, so now we could also just use sticks as like our global use sticks as our global emerald makers. So let's say like this, where I put it in the backpack. Okay. So now we have a lot more oak that goes into our crafter. And at some point this will lock because you won't have any trades left. And so this would like be over. Also, we need to make sure to extract. And then right over here, we could simply add the next guy. And route. This could be interesting. Like a priority would be to make emeralds since it's the first one out of the trader. And then the second one could be to make glass. Like if you have any extra emeralds, make glass. That could be one way of doing it. Let's do that and see how it goes. But we are most likely going to need more saplings. Okay. That's going to be more than enough. And here is our infinite glass. And right now, not so infinite emeralds. What did I need? Yes, I needed another villager. I'm so scatterbrained today. Yes, this is how it goes. And we need a fletcher. A fletching table. Which is made with this. And where is my flint? Perfect. Here goes nothing. So, he wants sticks too, and then once we have what he wants, we just go straight into the storage network that we have upstairs. Makes sense. The only thing I might want to do though is reverse these two. There's no difference, so let's just pipe sure, let's just pipe this into the wow, this looks like a mess. Nope, we're gonna separate you, take from you to go into here. And now we don't need this anymore. And we're just going to take wow, this is more a mess than I thought. Remove you, take from you, and connect it here. Okay, I think this works. So let's like see it again. We make some oak logs that are gonna be pushed into this drawer, just so we only take the oak logs. Then this crafter turns them into sticks. The sticks come into the auto trader. The auto trader trades it and sends everything in upstairs. So now we have infinite emeralds. Now, when this trade, if it ever, well, it will, but when the trade locks, then the next trades will go into this, which is the same trader, but this is going to send the emeralds into our librarian, which will make which will send glass upstairs. Now, one of the ways that we could just make it better is just give it an abundance of wood, and if it has an abundance of wood, both are going to work full time. Yes, that does work. It's not pretty, but it will work. So let's get working on that. Okay, so 1, 2. Here we are going to... Well, this is going to be... Well, it's not that bad. Now it connects to here. Okay. And you extract again. All right, so I've connected them all. And now everything should be working according to plan. If I am not mistaken, this should lock out at some point. So I'm gonna let it run a little bit, and these should also like start piling up some logs. Let's go upstairs and see if everything is getting updated just well. And it seems to be with 32 emeralds. That's perfect. Okay. Now, let's see. Ooh. Wandering tradesman. 2? Damn, I'm lucky. Grants immunity to freezing. It's not that crazy. We can kill this one to try to get the egg. And... close, but no cigar. Okay, what about you? Do you have something interesting? Nothing too interesting, and no egg. That's too bad. Let's leave you there, I don't care. Okay, now you go in there. Sure. Now, the other thing I was interested in making was not with traders, was not with villagers, but it was with hostile neural network that we were talking about last episode. And if we go at hostile neural network, we have this zombified piglin that is ready to work, and there should be another one. I don't know if it's so crazy how lost I am. A deep learner, not inside you, although I should put you away also. Did I put it in here? I did. Okay, so here's our blaze and wither skeleton. So now what would be interesting is to make all of these work in tandem, or I don't know how you want to say it, but make all of them work. Blaze rods are a very nice source of fuel. We can make lanterns out of it. They're just quite important in general, right? Now, wither skeletons we could either use to make coal, which is another great source of power generation, whatever you want to call it. But the wither skeleton skull is something quite interesting. because we could be making a wither farm, or at least manually kill a few wither, which I think would be awesome. So, and naturally the zombie piglin, which I have told you about before, is for gold, which we need for plenty of stuff. So, my idea would be to make prediction matrix automated, which we've seen already how to do. Well, kind of. We want gold ingot, which we will get from zombified piglin. We need iron, which we can get from an iron farm. We need clay, which we have from water essence and dirt essence. And we need stained glass, which we can get from sand or either glass or... So since we already have one way of making... Oops. We'll go one higher. Since we already have one way of making glass with this guy, I'm going to not use this method anymore, and we're gonna create a separate contraption completely to make the glass for this method. We see we didn't have 100, I'm pretty sure, so it does work, is what I would assume. Perfect. Anyway, so what we are going to need is some auto crafters. So, crafters. A crafting tier 1 is going to be fine. Let's make a bunch of you, a stack of you, and let's make, I don't know, 4. Let's make 4 crafters, and that'll be just perfect. Right. Now that we have the crafters, what we are going to need is some hopper botany pot. Yes, indeed. We are also going to need some essence, which I will use with farmland to grow all the seeds we need. Now, where did I put my crystal? Here it is. We're gonna make a bit more of the essence real quick. Perfect. Let's put you back in. And you see, this is why I decided to make essence a priority since day 1. Because we need a metric ton of it. And now let's take some farmland again. And I'm gonna make... Oopsie, I made it all. That's fine, that's fine. Now we're gonna look at the seeds that we have. And we are going to need some dirt seeds, I am pretty sure. Next up, we are going to need some fire seeds. I'm pretty sure also. Let's see our essence count. We have fire, water. What is air used for? Oops. Yeah, awakening, but what are your other uses? Really, just awakening. Well, I'm surprised. Okay, whatever then. Let's see dirt essence. Dirt and fire can make sand. So we're going to need dirt, fire to make this sand. We're also going to need a furnace. Something electric would be better. Sure. Let's make some redstone furnace. Where's my clay? Oops. 1, 2. Let's go down just by 1. And did I put anything in here? No, I did not. So that's going to be perfect. Look at this. We're already at 100 emeralds. That's pretty crazy. And I'll just take a sneak peek at you. You're not out of trades yet. Okay. We're going to keep in mind that we are at 100 glass and see if we ever runs out of trades. I mean, it's a good thing that he doesn't, but I'm at the same time, I'm like I'm like 99% sure that he does run out of trades. And that's why, like, sometimes having a little bit glass will work. You should also stop being stuck there. You're annoying. Okay, now that we have bricks, let's make 2 copper, 1 redstone flux, and a machine frame. Perfect. So that's going to be to turn it into glass. And is there anything missing? I think yes, there is. We want a farm. Farmer iron farm. Yes, we want. We'll say 2. We'll take some trash also, and some pipes. And I think that'll be good for now. Right? We'll also take hostile neural network. We're going to need the loot fabricator. And we might need more than 1 loot fabricator. Sure, let's make 3. Because in the long run, we'll need at least 3. Perfect. Let's go down by 1 more. And I went down, probably because I crafted something with it. Most likely this, no? This, okay. Probably not either, that doesn't make sense. Are you out of trades? Not yet. Really? Okay, yes, he's out of trades. Oh, and he went straight back. Okay, so yes, he does get out of trades, but his not for a long time. So if we upgrade this, eventually it will be able to make glass. Perfect. Now, the other way I wanted to make glass was with this little boy and this little boy. Let's see. Let's start with let's start with the simple part, which is 2 of you working with fire and oops, that's 2 fire. Fire and dirt. Perfect. Now you guys are going to push into a drawer. Right here. Each you're gonna have a drawer. Then those 2 drawers are gonna push into, and I'm gonna lock both of you. Both of these drawers are going to push into this crafter. Now this crafter will craft, let's use fire essence, and you're gonna craft this for this one. Oops, let's fire essence, and this is the first crafting recipe. Okay, so we have dirt This is the dirt one. And this is the fire one. So they're gonna push in here. And then the result is gonna be taken into you. Up top? You don't want anything. Okay, can you take it from the top? Oops, again. No? Okay. I was sure this was gonna work. Do you want it from the bottom? No? Is there anything that you want to connect with? Okay, from the back? No, you don't want anything. Okay, maybe because we need to... Let's say I want auto input from the bottom and auto output to the side. Now do you work? Yes, you do. Okay, so we're gonna need to power you also, you both of you. Let's do it this way. Sure. Let's go underneath. Okay, now both of you are gonna start working. Perfect. So it gets crafted and then it gets taken out into this, and now we have glass. Perfect. The next thing we do is another crafter, and is it auto pushing into this bad boy? No, it's not. So we're gonna have to extract and right into this. Now for this recipe we're gonna take this and apply. Good. We're also gonna have to power. Yes, that's good. I like this. Okay. So now we have our plain glass for our prediction matrix. Now we also need a clay ball, which is earth and water. So let's go back up and let's take, oops, let's take some, I can't wait to have a jetpack. Okay, let's go. I think they're right here. Earth, air, water. And we can put the fire seeds. Why are you always getting caught? And what? Looks like they're mad. Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. Thank you. They're all mad. Is this a timer thing? I think it is. I'll just leave them be for a little while. Are you still mad? I don't think so. Sorry I killed your friend. Yeah, so let's put this away and go back downstairs. So now we're gonna make the other crafter for you two. Let's make water on the edge and earth in the middle. Now we're gonna put 2 drawers again. They are going to extract to be put into this crafter. Let's wait until they grow at least once. Okay, so this is gonna craft some clay. Perfect. So now we have output 1, output 2. The output, what's the third thing we need? We need 2 iron farms. Okay, sure, we can put it in the back. Right here. The sound is annoying though when it's that close to our home. So maybe I just put it, you know, in the back and a little bit down so we don't hear it. Perfect. Let's say they're right here. So we have 2 iron farms, which are going to need villagers. You're going to get some new ones from upstairs, specifically crafted just for this. 1, 2. And, oh, wrong floor. Perfect. Now we have these, which we are going to pipe out from. Let's use a trash can first, and we're gonna whitelist poppies, and then so iron's gonna come up here. So this one is going to be crafting. The last crafter, I think. Okay, so you take this. Yeah. Let's also put one of you and lock. Now we are going to use this recipe to make clay. Apply. And we need to remember to extract. Perfect. Now clay is going to be made as soon as it's powered. And this one also needs to be powered. Whoop-de-doo. Whatever, that works. Okay, so now that they're all powered, you're making glass. Yes, perfect. You are taking it out and putting it in here. Of course. We're gonna already set up the recipe. That's gonna be perfect. Now the iron's gonna be coming in soon. Well, at least at some point. Yes, and now the only thing that's left is the gold. Which is interesting because we're going to need the gold to make it. First of all, let's make a let's put down the simulation chamber. I don't know, let's put it here. Okay, so inside this simulation chamber, there is going to be a zombie piglin. Now, what's going to be extracted from this, we want to put into 2 distinct drawers. So you go into here. Okay. So it lets you run for a little bit while you create some gold. And now this will be, let's say, the generalized nether thing that we're going to send straight into our system. And this one is going to be the gold, which is going to go inside of the loot fabricator, which is going to make... Okay, so we get... Okay, poppy we need, perfect. Filter goes into here, perfect. So now we have the iron, the plain glass, the clay balls, and the gold is going to come at some point. Oh, we need to pipe it out, don't we? It looks so ugly, but it's actually pretty awesome if you ask me. And how are you doing? Okay, so it's overall getting filled up, which is exactly what we want, because it's going to trade this guy sometimes. And you see, it was all planned out. Yes, this guy's going to get some. Perfect. And now it was traded already, and there's some glass. Would this have been more efficient? Probably, but I want to use like multiple ways of crafting and engineering resources. I think it's going to end up much more fun this way. Okay, so you don't want to be taken out of from the front. Yeah, I get that, you know. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So let's power you from the back. And power these guys from here. And now let's take from underneath to put it inside of the drawers. Let's see if this works. Yes, it does. Okay, perfect. Now we are going to lock them again. You guys are probably sick of hearing me say that. I feel like I've said it so much. And we are gonna pipe you into you. And we're going to have to set this to gold ingots. And you have no power. That's normal. I was just testing to see if you guys were, you know, keeping up. So. Okay, so now we get the gold. Now, the gold should be piped into this bad boy. Which is going into this bad boy. Okay, that makes sense. Let me think out loud. So, this is only extracting iron and putting poppies in the trash. So, if we connect to this, that's fine. Now, that leaves us a little bit of space underneath to do something else. Well, it can be powered from the back. Perfect. This is not needed anymore. And this is really ugly, but it'll have to do. So the gold needs to be taken out of here and put... I guess we can route it inside of one of these pipes and it doesn't matter. Okay, so we take you out. You don't connect to that. And let's do this. Okay, gold went somewhere. We crafted the prediction matrix. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Now let's make a few adjustments. Well, okay, we're gonna need to make more power. That's whatever. Okay, so we need to pipe the prediction matrices into this. So let's turn you. We need to pipe the prediction matrices into this. Perfect. And whatever's extra is going into this. Right? Yeah, now it's not coming out because there's no place inside of our storage system because we don't have a place for matrices. And also, okay, feels good. Why is there a witch hat in this? I guess we'll never know. Probably when it was connected to this with here. Okay. Now we probably want one stack of everything. So we're gonna keep it like this. And when the iron comes, this is gonna be full, or when the gold comes, we actually need both. So while we wait to finally lock in our crafting of the matrix with the iron and gold, I am going to go create more of these thermogenerators, so our power generation isn't so lacking. Oops, wrong place. Let's just do thermo. Yep, thermo. We need more of this. How many do we need? Let's do 20 and we'll see how it goes. 2. And what am I missing now? Sure. We have 6. That allows for 2 more. Wow, that's perfect. We don't mess around. Thermo generator. Let's make a bunch of you two because I know we're gonna need some. And okay, I think that's gonna be fine for now. We have the energy pipes. Now one of the last things we need is the no, we don't need that. I don't know why I said that. We are going to need the lava. And also some fluid pipes and maybe some buckets. Let's see, bucket. We're gonna go fill up on lava right over there. I know there's still a little bit right here. Okay, so we have space for 2. This we're gonna have infinite of, so I don't really care. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. here goes nothing. I hope it's enough. It probably should be, right? It's 40 per forever. So I'm guessing it's gonna be fine. Let's make some space. And how many do I have? 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And let's get you all placed and ready to go. We need to fill you up with water, which is already done. And we're going to need to start extracting the energy. Like so. Perfect. Now, this should be more than enough. Let us see. Now, there should also be a little bit of... Yes, there's a little bit of gold and iron in here. Perfect. And now we want to remember the internal buffers. So there's at least this amount of space. In theory. And... Wow. That's so awesome. And now, whenever we want to farm something, we'll have it right here. We'll have the matrices ready. What about you? You over here. Let's go see if you made any progress. Okay, one... I don't have any more pipes on me, so I guess too bad. You're just gonna stay here for a really long time. Maybe we'll put a void thing on it, but that's not a problem right now. Okay. One too high, and 248 glass. That's what I like to see. Well, this was more of a technical episode, but I hope you really enjoyed it, because I did. Crafting all these intricate contraptions, even though they're like completely horrible to look at, it was quite fun. So I hope I see you in the next one, and bye bye.